Good afternoon, I'm Shaun Previl and you're watching MediaPlex live at 1. Police have released evidence in a 44-year-old cold case. 3 teeth were found on Droulard Road, where an unknown man lured a 6-year-old girl down the street and beat her to death. 1 tooth is thought to have belonged to the man. Anyone who may have noticed a man missing a front tooth in May of 1971 is asked to contact police. An update this morning from a bone-chilling controversial trial. The accused in the December murder of Cassandra Cake appeared in court this morning. Matthew Brush is charged with first-degree murder of Cake, who was 7 months pregnant at the time of her death. A kitchen blaze is ruled to have caused $175,000 in damages Thursday. The flames broke out in the 1600 block of Jefferson Boulevard around 6 a.m. No one was injured. The Government of Ontario will be selling 60% of Hydro One in order to pay for transit and infrastructure. The government will begin with an initial public offering of 15% of Hydro One and eventually reach the 60% mark. The sale would generate $9 billion, which would partially be used to pay off debt. The Greater Essex County District School Board is planning on eliminating jobs with the decline of enrollment in elementary schools. The school board will be cutting 21 early childhood education positions and will be reassigning 40 elementary school teachers in September. A large piece of the projected drop of 500 students will be from the full-day kindergarten programs. Lakeshore native Jerry Marentette has made a name for himself as a world-class powerlifter, winning many awards. Shaun Garitty brings us this special look at Marentette. This video is being nominated for Best Short Documentary with the Broadcast Educators Association of Canada, or BEAC. This documentary also features Kelly Branton, the #1 ranked powerlifter in Canada.
I'm about winning. I want to win, so I'll do whatever it takes to win. I think about it when I wake up. I think about it when I'm watching a movie. "30 seconds when I'm at World where you're actually lifting the weights. When you stand just like 3 inches higher than another guy and you get a medal, that's what it's all about. I plan on doing this probably like till I'm dead.
That was 320-pound Kelly Branton, the #1 powerlifter in Canada. He said a huge part of his success comes from a small gym in Lakeshore, Ontario. This is Branton's 7th year at Power Pit Gym. And in that gym, there is a man who has been involved in world-class weight training almost twice as long as Branton has been alive.
It's just an endless addiction, you know. He got caught with the iron bug when he was young, and he's still doing it in his 60s, so it's just one of those things, you know. He's never stops.
My name is Jerry Marentette. I've been competing and lifting weights in competition for 41 years.
He was very flexible, and he was very muscular. He looked like an anatomy chart. That's what I used to call him, the anatomy chart. He is tenacious. He's like a pit bull. He's very tenacious, and like most powerlifters, like every powerlifter that's been successful, you have to have a very intense, focused type of concentration so you can apply all your physical strength, all your mental awareness to that one lift in that few seconds it takes.
Marentette is one of the most accomplished powerlifters in Canada. He's broken 392 Canadian records, holds 11 world titles, owns 260 trophies, and has earned 300 certificates.
But he's done more than that. He's actually coached, he's refereed, he's done some convening, he's done organizing, all for the sport of powerlifting, which in our criteria, as we looked at Jerry as an athlete because of all his incredible accomplishments, the records that he's done competing internationally, And then we looked at what he's done as an organizer and how he's developed other kids and opened up powerlifting for the disabled and the blind.
Originally, when you go back, breaking Canadian records, then going on and breaking all kinds of world records in weightlifting. So he certainly has helped to put Lakeshore on the map.
In Oil Town, Edmonton, there's a life-size bronze statue honoring the legendary Wayne Gretzky. Like the NHL hockey player, Lakeshore is also considering a tribute to Marentette.
I don't know about a statue, but certainly something that the town will be looking at is a sign saying home of Gary Marentette, world record holder.
Today, Marentette works out with modern equipment, but it wasn't always like that.
Back in the 70s, 74, 75, I would train in the summertime on a platform in my backyard underneath a mulberry tree. Made a lot of contraptions so that I could squat and bench with.
A lot of sacrifices. I mean, I remember him being up in the attic with garbage bags and sweating.
I was training in the bedroom upstairs and I was deadlifting, and we had the tiles, the 1-foot tiles on the ceiling, and while I was deadlifting, dropping the weight, some of the tiles come off the floor. So actually I started training in the backyard for that reason.
Through his 41-year powerlifting career, he has competed in 11 different weight classes.
He went from the 14-pound class to the 123-pound class, and in this case he weighed 132 pounds. And he was training for the Worlds.
In the 114-pound class I started breaking records. In the 123, 132, 148, 165, and 181 I did, 198, 220.
To recognize Marentette's feats and decades of excellence, he was inducted into the Windsor-Essex County Sports Hall of Fame in 2013.
Well, the nomination is brought forward to the board, to our selection committee. The selection committee weighs many applications that we have. We have over 150 nominated names for consideration for the Hall of Fame. Jerry's name was brought forward that year, and he was unanimous selection that year. We look at the candidate and we kind of weigh where they are and how much they've done, and it was a no-brainer to have Jerry inducted that year.
The powerlifting bug did not bite only one Marentette. It became a family affair.
I've known Jerry since I was about 18, 19, and we got married when I was about 21, and he's always powerlifted, and he tried getting me into the sport. I did lift a few years and went to the Worlds.
My wife's side, the 2 brothers did, and herself, and on my side, my sister, my wife, and my son. My granddaughter's playing a little bit with it now.
How old is she?
She is 11 years old.
My grandpa convinced me into trying it, and then I ended up liking it.
Hello? Oh, my son from China. Okay. Hi, son. How you doing? Are ya? Right now I'm in the gym. A fellow's here. What are you? Doing a little story on me. This is a documentary on me. Been here, I think, 3 times in the last week. So, trying to. Right now, I'm in the gym with him, and he's taking pictures of trophies. And I told him you had gone to the Worlds also. Powerlifting is the strongest sport in the world.
Moving on to weather. Today we're seeing the first real signs of summer weather. It's mainly sunny with a high of 20 degrees. That temperature will drop to 10 degrees with clear skies overnight. But don't worry, tomorrow the temperature is going right back up to 19 degrees and sunny. So get out and enjoy the beautiful weather this weekend. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Shaun Previl, and you've been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.